Hi, I'm Katie and I've just finished my second year of mechanical engineering at Queen's, and I'm on the team this year again like last year as an extracurricular member. So I don't actually have a project on the team. We came on the team about January time, and I've been helping out with the nose cone designs and then some operational stuff as well.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm third year and this year working on my design project, which is the design and build of the chassis for our first EV car next year. And beyond that, I'm heading up the cost team for the competition and also head of events and organising teamwear and travel over to the competition.
Hi, I'm Lauren and I've just finished my final year. My project throughout the year was designing the seat for the car, and now I'm in charge of the social media for Queen's Formula Racing. The main reason was whenever I was just young, I always was taking things apart, rebuilding, just building my own toys, and then whenever I got into my school, and my technology teacher kind of pointed me towards engineering. So I did a placement with Andor, and then after that I was kind of I like the sound of mechanical and decided to just go for it.
Well, I'm the same. I've always loved taking things apart and seeing how they worked, and from when I was young I always had a big interest in cars. And so whenever I was in school I decided to go on a week-long placement over to Bentley and basically spent the week taking apart engines and seeing how they worked, and that was great fun and steered me towards automotive engineering. So yeah.
So I've always had an interest in cars, and from no age I've been driving around the field in whatever topped out car you could get. So I've just loved that aspect of it, and I also navigate for Dad in some classic rallies, so I think that's why I got into mechanical engineering.
I think Queen's Formula Racing really adds a practical aspect to the course that you don't really get through other modules, and it's really good just to work in a big team. And because whenever you're in engineering, in industry, realistically you have one team that works on one part of the car, but then you have to communicate with other parts working on different parts and make sure it all fits together. So that's something you get through Queen's Formula Racing, and you also get to not only consider the technical side of building a car but also the operational side and how important it is. So it's just really good to have an insight into what a real world project would be like.
I think I enjoy most is getting to work with like-minded people. Everyone on the team loves engineering and loves cars, and that's really what it all comes down to at the end of the day. Everyone has a passion for the same thing.
Mine's very similar to you guys. It's been so enjoyable being part of a big team, because you don't really get that on your course. You're kind of in small teams of maybe 4 to 6 people. So this has been just a good experience seeing what it's going to be like in the real world.
I don't really have a female engineer that I find particularly inspirational. I'm part of a group called Women Engineering Society, and through that I've got to meet a lot of young female engineers, and it's just really good to see that there's so many people out there and they all have these brilliant ideas. And at the same time also in Northern Ireland's Women in Business Society, and it's really again good just to see people that are so ambitious and they're working on what they love, and it's really nice to just have a group around you of like-minded people that can support you in whatever you're wanting to do.
I'm pretty similar to Rachel. I don't have a specific female engineer that stands out to me, but I think that's a kind of problem with engineering. It needs to be promoted a wee bit more, and I hope in a few years' time that there will be more female engineers that you can say are your inspiration to get into mechanical engineering or whatever engineering you want to be part of.
So one female engineer that I find inspirational is Claire Williams. She works in Williams Racing, and she's very high up in that, and I think she's an inspiration to me because she's involved in motorsport. She's right in there, and that is something that I definitely have an interest in. So I've just finished my second year, so next year I'm actually going out on placement, but my placement is quite different. I'm doing it with a medical company down in the south of Ireland, so that'll definitely give me a different perspective on engineering. So I'm not sure what I'd like to do when I finish uni. I've still got 2 years after my placement, but hopefully this placement year will let me decide whether I want to go down the medical route or whether I want to go back into motorsport.
I find a lot of different areas of engineering very interesting. So there's medical engineering and obviously automotive engineering as well. So I think I'm just going to have to see what opportunities are available after university, but at the end of the day I would really like to start my own business. I think it's really good to be able to lead a team and work through a project and see it come out the other side is very rewarding. So that's definitely something I'd be interested in the future.
Well, as I said, I've finished just my final year there, so I'm planning to actually do a master's. I'm not ready for the world of work yet. So I'm just doing a master's in mechanical engineering with management, and then after that we'll see where I go. But Formula Racing has definitely opened up the car world to me, because I really was not interested in cars before this, but now I've got a keen interest in motorsports and want to learn more about it.